It's the game the football world has been waiting for, between the 2-8 Houston Texans and the 3-8 Tennessee Titans. No better matchup than this one right here this week. And this game could have very important implications when it comes to the NFL draft. We are focused primarily on the future. That means young players getting chances to show what they can do, and maybe some players can break out before this season is over. Monty Rice will have his chance today. It's actually kind of awkward timing because I intended to release him today because he had no interest in coming back. He has normal development. I was going to let him get a jump start on free agency as we play somebody else. But now we're going to see how this goes. But I do think there needs to be a change here in the next couple weeks. I've wanted to see what this offense looks like with a pocket passer, and I noticed this week that Malik Willis, with his low morale, is actually seeing so many ratings going down. We have Geno Smith on the roster, but his accuracies are low. So could we look to add a new quarterback and maybe start them after our bye week? One option would be Kirk Cousins, who still is a 69 overall. But there's one more player that's caught my attention recently, and that is former first-round pick of the Denver Broncos, Adam Kane. We have some options. Who would you like to see the Titans pick up to finish out the season? Leave your favorite option down below in the comments section. And let's get on with Week 12 action with the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. We barely beat this team earlier in the season, and if we beat them again, we're much more likely to pick after them in the first round this year. Let's get it underway from Houston as we are underway. And Rashad Polite will kneel down in the end zone as Malik Willis takes the field. Could be one of his last starts with us. You just couldn't draw up a much worse third season in the NFL. Offset eye on first down with Devian Bynes wide left. He made his return last week. Opening on first down and finding Bynes downfield. He makes the catch and takes it up to the 50-yard line in just one play. With him back, it's an immediate difference maker down the field. 1st and 10, handoff Derrick Henry. Breaks a tackle and is stopped in Texan territory after a gain of 6. Only 4 touchdowns this year for Derrick Henry. Truly unbelievable as the pass from Willis is hauled in by Treylon Burks. Nice throw and catch, Tennessee on the move. Here's Willis, complete to Bynes with great speed to get outside. As soon as he touches the ball, you can tell he is different. There's a reason he went as early as he did. Not much on the carry this time for Derrick Henry. Tennessee at the Houston 22, and Henry stuffed. Not going far on the ground. They've got to make it happen now. 3rd and 8. Willis scans, heaves to the end zone, and there is Bynes with the catch and his first NFL touchdown. It took a lot longer than any of us expected, especially with him missing 6 games. But Devian Bynes is back, and he is ready to finish this campaign strong, even if this is a lost season for Tennessee. 7-0, feel like they haven't scored an opening drive touchdown in a really long time. And now Houston with their chance, and they open at their own 31, and wide open is Nico Collins. And as the Tennessee offense moved across the 50 quickly, so do the Texans. Ball at the 46, it's out quick now to Brandon Cooks. Gain of 7. Davis Mills has been very productive for them this year. We'll see if they plan to stick with him for yet another campaign, as Singletary will get the first down. But if both teams are in the quarterback market, that's going to make this offseason very interesting. Nice run for Singletary. He gets 6. Ball at the 27. It's 3rd and 2. Pressure picked up. Caught by Irv Smith. On his way to the end zone. Touchdown. John Barrett continues to struggle when in man coverage against tight ends, which unfortunately was meant to be his greatest strength at this point. It might be two terrible teams, but we have two opening drive touchdowns. Willis play fake. Heading downfield for Devian Bynes. Knocked away at the last moment. Trying to get that big play once again. Third down now for Willis. He feels pressure. Gets it to Burks. And he angles outside, getting the first down yardage. Willis looking good here early on, and he had his moments last week as well. Here is Henry. With tough running to the left side, he gains 5. Again, we're not going to see this team as run-heavy, trying to keep these young receivers involved, and down goes Willis. Brian Pickett not fooled by that play. It sets up 3rd and long. Willis from the pocket, throwing off the mark for Sal Sexton. It brings up 4th down. Houston ball at their own 27. And it's Singletary to the right side, and he's stopped by Monty Rice, but powered through contact to get the first down. Rice playing all the snaps there at linebacker as pressure gets to Mills, and he's nearly intercepted by Caleb Farley. Farley leads this team with 4 interceptions, could have had 5 there. On 3rd down, pass is caught by Brandon Cooks with McCreary a step too late. First quarter winding down, and room for Singletary. He finds the first down yardage and makes his way to the Tennessee 35. Tennessee not able to stop the ground game of Houston, and Singletary gets through again into the secondary. Finally brought down after a 17-yard gain. We'll be spending much of the offseason trying to fix that situation. Pass is caught now inside the 10 with the Houston Texans inching closer to a lead. The 2-win Texans are only 6 yards out, and Mills throwing incomplete at the goal line. Well covered there by Christian Fulton. It's 2nd down, they run it with Singletary, and he's in for the score. No answer for the ground game on that drive, and the Texans have taken the lead. We are at the point where we're making the Houston offense look dynamic. Tennessee running the ball to the right side. It's flipped out to Derrick Henry. He gets taken down after a gain of 4. Inverted pistol look once again. 3rd and 5. Throwing complete to Sal Sexton. Second-year tight end has a first down. Willis opens the day 6 of 8 throwing. Gives it to the rookie, Rashad Polite. Across midfield. Secondary playing pretty soft here, and it's Polite once again, trying to grind through the middle, and he gets 4. 3rd and short for Tennessee. Staying with the run, here is Willis in the secondary, getting down around the 30-yard line with a first down run. 8 minutes to play in the opening drive, and it's Willis back to pass. Downfield, it's caught by Burks. Nice grab in tight coverage, he's down to the 9. Passing game does look rejuvenated with Bynes back and Burks making plays. They get it to Bynes now on the screen, but he is taken down almost immediately. And now they face 3rd and goal from the 10. Willis gets it away to the corner, and it's knocked away from Sal Sexton, and they'll have to settle. A second scoring drive for Tennessee. They get the field goal. That is complete to Nico Collins. Good coverage by Fulton. Tennessee looking for a quick sequence. 3rd and 2. Caught. First down, Irv Smith. Ever since we traded away the safeties, we have not covered these tight ends effectively. Mills has time. Throws complete in the middle of the field to Brandon Cooks. First down, Houston. 2:21 to go in the first half. Mills facing 3rd down. Short throw. It's caught again by Cooks. They got a mismatch when he's there in the slot. On first down, now they want the screen. Singletary met by Rice, and it's a short gain. Monty Rice continuing to rack up tackles. Running on 2nd down. Singletary to the outside. Breaks it inside the 10. It is a 22-yard run. What a first half he's put together. Houston 5 yards out, and they get the touchdown to Irv Smith. Making it look so easy against us. Why do we look so good against the Jaguars twice if we can't even keep Houston from looking like the best offense in the league? Here's Willis rolling. We have a minute on the clock, and wide open is Bynes. At the very least, Devian Bynes is worth the price of admission. 44 yards away already. First down, Willis heaves it downfield. Wants Bynes, and it's knocked away from him by Jalen Petrie. On second down, this one is out quick to Traylon Burks. He gains 8, and Tennessee burns a timeout. Here's Willis with a quick throw, and it's incomplete for Sexton. Not on the same page. But facing fourth down at 3 and 8, they will go for it. And Henry is stuffed. He did not convert. The Houston Texans take over. They want this game. 30 seconds on the clock, and here's a screen set up. Singletary gets a block, and the first down. Houston looking for one more scoring drive from midfield. Pressured by Riddick, and Mills just avoided a sack fumble. Another try on third down. Mills pressured again, and that ball falls incomplete as well. Nice recovery there by the defense, but overall, they did not do anything all that well in the first half. Houston leads 21-10. That's what this season has come to. But what is happening around the NFL? Well, we have followed the success of the Miami Dolphins this year, and they're up against the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. Tight game, should be 2 playoff teams there and a potential playoff preview. Then you have Indy up in Detroit getting blown out this week with Miles Jeffrey throwing for 386 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Lions look really strong this season. I think we're going to see this playoff picture look really interesting with some new teams at the very top. Let's get on to the second half of our fantastic game this week, and down goes Davis Mills. Getting through the middle is Justin Jones. Can we finally force a punt? We haven't been doing much of that lately. Mills heaves it outside, and it's incomplete. We forced a punt. Rashad Polite finally gets a chance once again and awaits the kick back at his own 12. Polite trying to cross the field. Not much space there, and hit late out of bounds. And that's going to be a penalty against the Texans. We'll start at our own 35-yard line. It's a run to Polite, right side, and wrapped up by Harris, short gain. Third down for Tennessee. Willis is blitzed. Has time. Caught by Sexton into Texan territory. Nice throw and catch. All I want to see between now and the end of the year is him and Bynes produce. Willis heaves again. Nowhere close to Kyle Phillips, who was wide open. What happened on that pass? Could someone break that down? Third down, Willis. Flag is down. Coverage was good, and again, Tennessee benefits from a penalty. We're at the 31 now. Fresh set of downs for Willis. A strikeout to Phillips, and this one was perfect. Caught for a gain of 6. Under 8 minutes to go now in the third quarter. 3rd and 3. Nobody's open, and Willis eats it. He gets sacked by Brockers at the 32. And that will bring on the kicking team. 49 yards. Second attempt for Matt Gay. And the kick is good. Tennessee makes it an 8-point game. 7:16 to go in this one, and that kick just went right out of bounds. Yep, just been that kind of a season. Texans running, and Singletary thought he had room on the right side, but he was wrong. At the 43, handoff again, second effort. Net Singletary a gain of 6, crossing 100 yards on the day. Third down now for Mills. He's blitzed, and through the hands of Nico Collins, it falls incomplete. And here's the punt team once again. Hawkins boots it away. Out of bounds inside the 1. A perfect coffin corner kick. And Tennessee is backed up. Saw a 99-yard run against them last week. They cannot do it themselves here, but Henry gets 8. 4:48 on the clock for Willis. He fakes inside. Downfield for Bynes, and he's got it! What a catch! Devian Bynes with the highlight reel play, giving you a glimpse of how he can help this team rebuild for the future. That's the best catch I've seen him make. Another fake for Malik Willis. And open is Sexton with room to run. Angles inside and took a hard shoulder around the 50-yard line. Tennessee has been moving the football pretty well. Fake now. Willis going deep. Bynes is down there, but it's too far. A lot of targets going the rookie's way. 3rd and 10. Willis across the middle and knocked away from Sexton. And after all that, they give it back to Houston. They have the ball at their 21, and Mills completes underneath. Room to run for Irv Smith. Again, trouble with the tight ends. A gain of 22. Third quarter winding down in this one. Singletary getting through the middle and breaking a tackle, gaining about 5. 3rd down for Houston. They'll stay in the air. Mills to his left, chased by Riddick, and he throws incomplete. The defense stepping up since allowing those 3 first-half touchdowns. Willis back to the air, hit again, and he's sacked by Jonathan Grenard. Pressure given up by Trevor Penning. 3rd and 17. Willis in the end zone, heaves it for Bynes, and it's knocked away. They'll just keep feeding him targets downfield, hoping it eventually works. Down 8, they kick it away to Houston. Very returnable. Straight ahead across the 50, gets a block, good spin. Inside the 40 of Tennessee, a great run back, setting up Davis Mills and the offense. Mills with 2 touchdown passes on the day. Feeling pressure, and he's sacked. He is brought down by Justin Jones. Can Tennessee force another punt? 3rd down and 19. Mills finds Collins, who has room, and nearly got the first down. And with this being close, the offense will stay out there for Houston. 4th and 2. Defense spread. It's up to Mills. Throwing complete to Brandon Cooks. Inside the 20. Houston keeps it moving, trying to pad this 8-point lead. And they set up a screen for Singletary. He stiff arms Monty Rice on what would have been a tackle for loss. Would have achieved his breakout goal. Instead, Singletary now gets 7, setting up 3rd down. 9 minutes on the clock. Mills to the outside, and Singletary is out of bounds. And I think they're going to go for it again. 2nd time on this drive, they'll go for it on 4th and short. It's Pierce, right side, didn't get it! He's stopped by Fulton, and Tennessee takes over. Not content going up 11, apparently. They leave the door open for Tennessee. Flip to Henry on 1st down, and hit after a gain of 12. Very quiet game for Derrick Henry. New set of downs. And wide open is Burks, turning outside and getting good yardage after the catch. He gets out to the 44. Burks, Bynes, and Sexton all making plays. Good pickup by Henry, and too far in front for Devian Bynes. I think Willis has had his good moments today as well. Here's 2nd down, pump fake, and takes the sack again. Antonio Harmon, the young star defensive tackle, they took number 1. 3rd and 15 now for Willis, and they get to him again. Harmon returns for more. 5 and change to go in this game, and Houston has a chance to put this one on ice. And the pass from Mills is good for a short gain to Russell Gage. 3rd down now. Trying to keep this clock moving. Singletary gets it with ease in the secondary and wrapped up by Brian Cook. but another big run for Devin Singletary, and the Texans keep moving closer to a win. It's Singletary again. They collide. There he goes. Touchdown. Devin Singletary with a massive day. Between him and Jonathan Taylor, the Titans have allowed over 500 rushing yards in the last 2 games. Great collision there between Rashawn Gary and Brian Cook, helping summarize the way this season has gone for our defense. It is now a 15-point game, and Willis is heaving it downfield where it's knocked away from Rashad Polite. So close. They've had good coverage on the back end. Second down and throwing down the middle. It's a good catch for Kyle Phillips. He's been getting some more playing time as well. 2.5 minutes on the clock, and pressure gets to Willis again. Brian Pickett. The offensive line struggling to hold up here late. 3rd and 21. Willis heads to the air with pressure in his face, and that one is off the mark. They will go for it on 4th down. All you can do is heave it downfield. That's what Willis will do here, and it's caught by Bynes, getting behind the defense. And we're not quite finished, apparently. 1:16 to go. Willis on 1st down to the end zone. Incomplete for Kyle Phillips. Phillips working more in the slot instead of Kendrick Bourne this week. Sailing this pass out of bounds is Willis. He's got to be pretty tired too. He's been throwing these deep balls all game. 4th and 10 for Willis. Down the middle. Bynes is there, but he can't hold on. And it's incomplete. They've had Jalen Petrie make a lot of plays on the football today. And the Houston Texans take over, trying to finish this one for good. As Singletary gets bottled up on the carry, and they're going to use their timeouts. They're going to use every second they have this year to try and get something positive into next year. Production for certain players, playing time, whatever it is. They'll have a few more plays now. Willis, 27 seconds, throwing off the mark for Sexton. It is 4th down. Press coverage from Houston. Willis throwing. Bynes makes the catch, and the drive continues. But they have no timeouts. 6 seconds left, down to 4. And they just get the snap off. Final play of the game. Go into the end zone. Flag down. The referees don't even want to see this game end. Pass interference and down to the 1. An untimed down now for Tennessee. Bynes gets it in motion, and he runs it in for the touchdown. A multi-touchdown day for Devian Bynes. Someone's fantasy team is happy. And now we're going to go through this extra point, but it's a fake and thrown shy of the end zone. Why not? The Texans have won 28-19, and Tennessee falls to 3-9, ensuring a second losing season in this franchise, and an even further fall from their division championship winning season of last year. Malik Willis with 316 yards had his moments as we just chucked it downfield to our playmakers, and I can't believe we didn't throw a pick in the process. But it was worth it to get the ball to Devian Bynes as much as we did in this game. 3 catches for Sal Sexton. I'd like to see more, but there were a lot of throws his way off the mark. And if we check out the defensive stats, unfortunately, Monty Rice did not get a tackle for loss or anything he needed to complete his breakout. And he was out there given plenty of chances and even missed some of them with bad tackling attempts of Devin Singletary. So we're probably going to play some different linebackers and just try to see who we may want to play next year. And we have a ton of stuff to talk about next episode with a breakout DB and everything else. But if we check out the NFL standings now, we actually have the worst win percentage in the NFL. If the draft was held today, we'd have the number 1 pick. we are in the running to pick number 1 this year. And all signs point to us potentially starting over at the quarterback position. We have another scouting report at 80% this week, and we're going to have a chance now to take a look at Joshua Holcomb. Like Brian Nava, he is a strong-arm quarterback, and he is a pocket passer. His arm likely won't be as strong as Nava's, and they're both really not going to be all that mobile. Holcomb ends up with C throw on the run, B under pressure, A deep accuracy, B medium, and C short. So a good fit for a more vertical-oriented offense. And with the accuracies being the way they are, I'm going to rank Brian Nava above Joshua Holcomb. He's much more proficient in the short and intermediate game, and I'm more confident in his skill set starting from day 1. Now, next week, we're going to learn some more info on Kerry Farrell, another strong-arm quarterback who has a little bit more mobility. And if his accuracies come out in the higher range, then it'll be a little more interesting. But with his under pressure rating and everything else, I still think he'll be 3rd on the board. But I wanted to spend this week also talking about playmakers. They were the focus of this episode in a lot of ways, seeing Devian Bynes play well and Burks and Sexton as well. We've taken 2 first-round pass catchers in this series. Trayvon Randolph looks incredible, but I don't think we'll be considering him, or other first-round receivers. It's possible, but I see this being something we instead try to address day 2 or day 3. I'd really like to find a younger version of Kendrick Bourne if possible. Maybe Kyle Phillips can become that. Or maybe we draft somebody like Ricardo Drayton, who will go on the 2nd day of the draft, and it looks like his short route running will be his best, and he has very good hands and catching traffic. Receiver Emmanuel Abbott is projected to go on day 3, and his hands are a bit of a question mark, and he's just an average athlete. But for route running, I see A to C short, B to D release, A spec catch. He's somebody I'd like more info on. And even a projected undrafted player, Christopher Carradine. He has a lot of things he's not good at, but he does have good short route running, good catching. He's the kind of guy that could get picked up late, shine in preseason, and then develop into that role. But that's going to be about it for today, everybody. I just want to know, what quarterback would you like to see the Tennessee Titans pick up for the last few games of the year? I think we make the change after our bye week. And if we're going to end up drafting a pocket passer, let's demo this offense with one and see what we may have to consider for other needs in the offense or in the playbook for next year. That is going to do it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Trying to keep it fun here during this lost season. I'm having a good time. If you are, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, hopefully for brighter days ahead for the Tennessee franchise. Have a great day, everybody. I'll catch you next time.